I'm typing. Good morning once again. I'm typing our topic for today in the chat box.
Morning, Jessica.
Good morning, James. So our topic for today is if you had the opportunity to pursue three careers, what would it be? One should be a professional one, another could be a hobby, and lastly, any business idea that you have. This is just a fun topic that I thought of because I think recently that's what's been on my mind. If we were in a world wherein we don't have to think about money, or if both money, time, and you always doing things that you have to budget yourself, just overthinking about just the basics of your life weren't of much importance. Like, what do you think you would pursue, or what do you think you would be doing at this moment? So I will just start with my own um, that came to mind. I think for me, I would still pursue for the professional one. I would still pursue a career in finance, because since I was little, it's just something that has been in my heart and on my mind. I think even when I was young, I would always tell my mom, "Oh, I'm gonna be a banker one day. I'm going to pursue something in finance." So up to the point that I was growing up, I think everybody already knew that Jessica loves money. So she's obviously going to pursue something in finance. So it just happened naturally. And I think for a hobby, I would say I would go for singing, or maybe just have a career in the entertainment industry, where I have to be probably producing, but it will mainly be on music because I love music a lot. And I think I will just probably be producing music, or learning different instruments, or teaching people instruments, or maybe even singing. I think that would be a hobby that I would like to also pursue as a career. And lastly, for any business idea, another thing that has been on my heart and on my mind is to help people, maybe create a non-profit organization where I could help the less privileged, or people who maybe lost majority of their family members, or have no one to help them. If I could just create a space where they can do the things that they love, maybe for instance, here in our country, we sort of are losing some bits, just as we were saying yesterday, we were talking about culture. We sort of are losing, I would say we are losing like bits and pieces of our culture here and there. So maybe if I can just create that space, or that venue where we can pursue, like, create those things that make us Sierra Leoneans, or make us who we are as a nation, I think that would be very, very nice. Maybe to have a setting where they could create traditional clothes, and maybe we could travel to maybe different villages just to see the lifestyling. Because I would say for me now, I mean, I'm staying like in the city part of Sierra Leone, the Freetown. I don't know much about those in the rural areas, like in the villages. I've only gone to the villages once, because of my grandmother. She was crowned a chief. So I that was the first time, and I was very young at that time. So that was the first time I went there. I saw their way of living. I noticed that they did not have electricity at that time there. And at night, without any electricity, they'll still have fun, as in they would sit around the bonfire, they would sing songs, and it will also be in their language. And yeah, I'll say the uh, ethnicity, but my so in the city to actually be in rural areas. you have some ideas on how doing it to be anybody else who wants to share the three careers that they think they will be pursuing at this moment. So feel free to share your opinions.
Hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Oh, morning, Alex.
Can go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you can continue.
Okay. Young, I've always said I'd like to be a manager. I don't know a manager of what, but I just want to be a manager because I want to just look after things. I want to ensure if everything is working well, is everything in the right place, are people doing their role? Like I just love doing that. So I've always been saying that I will be a manager, and I've been looking at it as, of course, as we grow, as we go to school, you try to identify, okay, which type of manager do you want to become? And I think for me, I think anything that involves just organizing, making things happen, following up, and just make sure that actually everything is happening, everything is in order, and we are reaching the objectives we had set for ourselves. Just that constant organization and planning and follow up, I think, is something that I've always wanted to do professionally. I've always moved from, wanting to be maybe a project manager, maybe operation manager, maybe, I don't know. It's just something that I've always really had in me. And I think, yeah, that is it for me. And of course, I think this is a process. Every day we keep discovering and rediscovering ourselves. You keep learning new things, and at the end you keep changing, but somehow at the back of your mind, you know what you want to do. And for me, that is it professionally. And then as a hobby, I think I love to just talk to people. I love to listen to people. I love to debate with people. And so I think I've always wanted, interacting with clients, that's listening to them and talking to them. And as a hobby, I love to just sit down with friends and maybe colleagues sometimes, to just talk about something and listen to their ideas, listen to what they're saying, and probably, um, how could I say, maybe challenge them, bringing in a different idea to see how they also respond, and so on and so forth. So I love to do that. I always enjoy having that moment with my peers around, just talk, and just for fun, really, as a hobby. As a business idea, I think, I think I would try, I think, anything, as long as I'm selling and making money. I don't have a specific business idea that I've ever said I can do this. I think I'm always looking into everything possible, but I might not be a very good business person, entrepreneurship wise. But I think, as long as something is established and I'm doing it well, because I think that there comes that aspect of just planning again and organizing and just following up. Following up, what am I doing? Is everything working well? So for me, I think, anything that does not involve illegal, I think I could do, as long as it's just working well and I'm able to keep track of everything and just plan my things. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alex. That was very beautiful. So if anybody else wants to share, that would be very nice.
Yeah, I think, was it who came next to Alet? Was it me or was it?
No,
I
you
think
can
it
continue,
was
James.
between you and Sukesh.
Yeah, okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Again, I value these moments because I'm always not with you here. Oh, is my camera messing up? Yeah, I'm not always with you, so I really value this time. Yeah, okay, so professional career, hobby, and business idea. Starting again, what an amazing one. Just actually, I would say, as Alex said, it's a topic that gives you, sends you thinking. When I was young, I wanted, actually, the very first profession was was I wanted to be a medical doctor, actually. That's what I wanted. But then the next one was accounting. I wanted to be an accountant. And well, when the medical doctor didn't go through, because I didn't have enough, in fact, I did physics, chemistry, and biology, and I just missed out on the physics to go into the medical school. Anyhow, I didn't come into accountancy direct. I was actually a teacher of science first. But I wanted to be an accountant, and when the opportunity came, I am here. So I think I loved it because I like being an accountant because you engage with so many all industries. You can float anywhere you like, and that's why. And you help people. And I wouldn't think of changing this side, even when you are not, for example, formally, like right now, I do kind of freelance, if I could call it, and that is very, very, very good. So I love actually doing this because you serve people, you are approaching them, you are doing things that sometimes they are simple to you, but the other person feels like, oh, how come, have you done that? Yeah, so I just love that, and I don't think I can change. Of course, in for some of you, you can change profession. For myself, I'm senior actually, so I just love to do this one, and it's not, so someone was telling me whether I've looked into retiring, and I said no, I wasn't. I looked into retiring sometime back, but of late I've said I can be here, I can serve as long as God tells me to serve. I'm not going to say there is that time when I'm going to retire. So that is the professional side. In terms of a hobby, I like travel. If I could just travel to different countries, and I travel to different places, I enjoy those things, new things. That's one I would like to do. Obviously, we know that the limitation of travel is as it is with everything, is a finance. I would like to just to be doing that as a hobby, just going to one place to another, meeting people. Like right now, we travel in terms of being on Zoom, because some people are in India, and some people are in England, some people are in Uganda, some people, so I would love to get to those places where each one of you is. I would love that. I mean, it as a hobby. Socially, you get to know new people, you get to know new friends, you get to go places really that I just love. But within it also, I would love to, in that travel, that should be where I'm just driving cars, and where I'm actually going from place to place, because you see more things by doing just that I would love. Then in terms of a business idea, I think investment, I would say investment in assets. It's a business idea. As an investor, you kind of, all of us, I think, have some element of investing, although, and the minimum would be having some money in your bank account. Here where I live, in Britain, the interest rate, if you left them with 100 units of the currency here, it's pounds. At the end of the year, they would give you four pounds. That's the lowest investment, actually. So, so in order, if you want to get that as a business idea, you then look at all the assets. You would look at commodities. You would look at even the very risky businesses like like in terms of currency, investing in currency itself, currency trading, for example, or buying gold or silver, buying it, or buying houses, or having houses and then you're having tenants. Still, that is a business. I would love something like that because that is fluid and you go with the market. It's like you are in a position where your assets are actually working for you. I would love that. That should be the and if you've not thought about it, I think it's something that we can do, that we can start, and you don't have to start very big. There are so many ideas in there if you're interested in investment, and all of us actually, we go even with businesses. If you open a business, you are investing really. So that is at the core of everything. I think that's my take on this topic.
Thank you very much, James.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sukesh, can go ahead
Yeah.
and share.
Good morning. Morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Hope you're doing good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, coming to the topic, like if you have an opportunity to choose three careers, like one is professional and one is hobby and the other is business idea. So the thing is business. Thing is like I have grown in a society where uh, like if we get the job and people respect us. So like I had no option to choose any career or like some people may like music or dance or like anything, anything it could be. But I have grown in a society like if you get the job, they'll respect you definitely. So when I completed like my 10th standard, like I used to think about like how to get job. So I had to choose something where I can get. I had to choose some course or like some anything, any stream, like science stream or commerce stream, I can say. So like yeah, I had to choose that. So but apart from that, I had a dream to become politician. Because uh, like here in India, like many people don't get food. The basic need where people need that. Like many people, like lots of people. Like I thank God, like people are getting the food. Like many people are getting the food, but yeah, some people in India won't get food. Like if the government like don't support them, like why all these facilities and all, right? Like if everyone in the world like should get food in a what you can say, like they should eat at least like three times a day, I can say. Some people, yeah, like don't even have anything. They are like asking like they are begging people. I don't know why that, but yeah, like because of that reason, yeah, there are many reasons, but yeah, because mainly because of that reason, I had to become I had a dream to become politician. And coming to hobby, like I'm good at talking to new people. Like I'm not good at talking to old people. Like if I know a person like before, I don't talk to them. Like, but if I like if a person is new, I used to like them. Like I'll talk to them and I like listen to people. Like it became a hobby for me. Like some people, like random people, I meet some random people and know there's some problems and their happier things. I do share with them my problem and my happier things. So like it became a hobby for me to share everything with them. Yeah, it's like when we share our feelings and like sad things and happier things, like to old people, like I mean like old friends, I can say. Yeah, so they what I can say, they judge based on that. But when you share to new people, they don't judge because they don't know us, we don't. So it became a hobby, but I don't want to convert it to the what commercial way. But I can say, yeah. And the next thing is like business idea. Like when I joined this ACCA, when I started ACCA, I like my me and my three friends was dreaming to put a firm and yeah, like start a small firm and begin with that. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sukesh, for sharing. The platform is still open for anybody that wants to share. Please feel free.
Hi everyone. Good morning.
Hi, Safida. Good morning.
Thank you for this topic, Jessica. It's really interesting. I was thinking about it and about what I would like to do like professionally. I think I would just wanted to be more professional in what I'm doing right now as an administrator, as an assistant, I can say, or digital marketer. And I don't know who knows here, but I've studied industrial engineering at university, and actually it's not finished. Like I have there is a degree in Iran which is like half bachelor, something like that. So it's I didn't got my bachelor yet. And actually I was thinking, as you know, it's our new year in Iran, and I was thinking in this new year I would just continue my study in industrial engineering. And that I can say is has a wide range of professions you can follow by studying that. And I think I would do some things in business intelligence or data analytics, things like that, which are related to my major and are related to my job right now. And also I like it. So I think professionally I would do that, and actually I'm going to do that. And I was thinking as a hobby, it took me a while to think about what I like as a hobby. And if money wasn't important and I could choose any uh, uh, career that I liked, I think I would like to choose a career related to fashion and clothes, and that's something that I really love. And I I do like the combination of clothes and how to style and things like that. So I think I would be a personal stylist, or I don't like fashion designing. I'm not good at that. I even tried some time ago, but I'm not good at that. I'm not talented in that area, but I like styling and being a stylist. So I think that would be what I would do as a hobby. And what was the last one? Oh, as a business idea, I don't know if it counts as a business idea, but I like to uh, run a cafe or a restaurant. That's something that I like, and I think especially in my city, I think that would be profitable, and that's a good idea to run a good restaurant or a cafe, because there is a few. It's a small town, and it has it doesn't have lots of cafes or restaurants, good restaurants, I can say. So I would say I would run a restaurant business or something like that. And I'm actually I like as what Alex was saying, that's real something that I really enjoy, which is managing and management. And as I was saying, my major is kind of includes management. So yeah, I think I would like to manage a restaurant or a cafe. Thank you, Jessica, for this topic. It was really enjoyable. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Thank you very much, Safida. Does anybody else wants to share?
I would like to, Jessica.
Yes, Ritika, please go ahead.
Yeah. So for professional one, I think right now what I'm doing in like accounting and finance field, I would like to proceed further in this and become more expert in what I'm doing. And as a hobby, I think I like to learn new things, like to make things from scratch, especially related to arts like painting or DIYs or like making something from scratch, so that you get to learn how the things work actually and how the things work. And along with that, I think I like to learn new languages and to learn about new cultures, different countries, different cultures and their languages. Uh, and for a business idea, I think uh, just like Sabine said, uh, I am also interested. Like I think I would be interested in a food business, like opening a restaurant or like some food stall that sells food. And like at the end of the day, if you get something extra, you can give it to poor people as well in free, so that your food also doesn't go waste and you can earn money as well. So I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritika. I
Yeah.
think we would end today's session here. If
Yeah.
anybody else wants to share, I just want to thank everybody for sharing your ideas and opinion. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much,
Jessica.
Jessica.